This is my scrapping station. I have one very dull Milwaukee bit here. I might need more. Of course, stuff's falling off the table because I'm vibrating it so hard. I need a more stable surface. Maybe I need to pull the truck back here, but truck bed is not really good for latching things onto. So I have something here to catch as much stuff as possible. Of course, you see plenty of stuff misses, the U-bends. I'll show you how I run the Sawzall through it, and you guys can tell me the better way that you already know. After you cut the U-bends off to begin with, you want to get behind that galvanized plate back here and then cut that plate off. You see the other plates that are down there. Really, it's hard to do with one hand, especially when the plate's missing on the end, but I'll get it about halfway through and I'll show you what I mean. This is what you have when you're done. Of course, you also have all the U-bends everywhere. Then you have a coil slab that looks like this, which is going to be worth more to your scrappers because it's going to be missing that plate on the end. So it's just aluminum and copper instead of having galvanized plates on it, which are worth less and make the whole thing worth less. So, and then again, you'll have like what we call dirty copper, which is stuff that has braze joints in it. And then you might have clean copper, which is something that has never been brazed. So that's just a rundown on scrapping. This is evaporator coils. I didn't show cutting them apart or anything like that, but a lot of these were A coils. We just cut them in half, and then we put them on the table here and do what we need to do. And then we get this when we're done. I might have just invented one of the greatest inventions probably of all time, guys. And it's not fire, although I do enjoy fire, but not in the house, just outside the house. Let's be specific about that. But this right here is the Coilatron 4000. And what you do is you load your coils in this thing and clamp it down. And allow me to show you. Through the use of $1 million in lumber now, thanks a lot, and some clamps, it clamps it in place. There's a firm toward the back of it so it doesn't vibrate up. It anchors to the back of the table, and it works beautifully, guys. So if you're at home with some lumber and some coils, a Sawzall, preferably Ryobi, the best brand that's ever been invented, and some Milwaukee Sawzall blades, because Ryobi doesn't make Sawzall blades, or I would have bought those because they would have been better. Let's see how it works. Oh my gosh, what a dream come true. Minimal vibration. The only problem is these birds. Freaking birds. We got a lot more coils to cut up too there. I got rid of the refrigerant bottles though. Drill a hole in them, took them to the dump. The guy from the dump runs across there. He runs across there and says to me, "You can't throw those in there anymore." And I'm like, of course you can. I followed procedure. It's completely empty. I drilled a hole in it, which is what you're supposed to do. I was throwing them in there feeling great about myself, and he's like, "The guys don't accept these any longer." I'm like, "Really?" I'd already thrown half of them in there. So eventually he let me just throw them in there, so that was good. Then the very next day I started throwing air handlers in there, and he thinks they're air conditioners, and he yells at me again. I was like, "No, these are not air conditioners. They do not contain coils," because I'd taken them out. Everything's fine. It's okay. Take it easy, pal. Just chill.